Hi, my name is Cyprian McFarlane, and I'm a recruiting specialist with College Prospects of America. Today is Wednesday, September 17th, and today is my ninth edition of Tips from the Cypster, my weekly video blog with regards to athletic recruiting, mainly from an Ontario perspective. This week, I'd like to talk about NCAA Division 1. Now, the NCAA, of course, as you know, the National Collegiate Athletic Association, divides their athletics into three separate divisions: Division 1, Division 2, and Division 3. I'm just going to go into quickly the differences amongst the divisions. Division 1 offers athletics aid or athletic scholarships. Division 2 also offers athletics aid or athletic scholarships. Division 3 offers financial aid. So, Division 1 athletics aid, Division 2 athletics aid, Division 3 financial aid. Now, there's a misconception that in Division 3 there is not money available because they don't offer athletics aid or athletic scholarships. They do offer financial aid. So there is money available in Division 3. It's just not athletics aid or athletic scholarships. Now, the next thing about Division 1 is that it is not necessarily, it's not the largest division, but it is the most well-known division in terms of their athletics programs because it contains athletics programs of schools that we recognize or brand name or what I call ESPN schools: Notre Dame, Michigan, Michigan State, Ohio State, Penn State, UCLA. These are all Division 1 schools, or the athletic programs are in Division 1. So, the thing about Division 1 is when many equate a scholarship, they think, oh, I'm not good enough for a scholarship, and they equate scholarship to those big brand name Division 1 schools. Well, for women's soccer, did you know that there are 325 schools that sponsor women's soccer? So they're not all Ohio States or Notre Dames. There are other smaller programs, perhaps not ESPN schools or not as well known, but they are Division 1. Now, why are they Division 1? Because of the amount of sports that they sponsor. In order to qualify as a Division 1 program, the school must sponsor 14 sports. That's 7 sports for men and 7 sports for women, or 8 sports for women and 6 sports for men. So that's what they need to do to qualify to be a Division 1 program. The next important thing to understand about Division 1 is in terms of the categories of sports. They have what's called head count sports and they have equivalency sports. Head count sports are sports in which every athlete on the roster gets a full athletic scholarship. An equivalency sport is a sport in which there are a certain amount of scholarships, assuming that the program is fully funded and has the maximum amount of scholarships available, and that coach must divvy the money up amongst all the athletes on the roster as they see fit. So, on the men's side, the revenue generating sports, or the head count sports, are men's basketball and men's football. On the women's side, the head count sports are women's volleyball, women's basketball, women's tennis, and women's gymnastics. Those 6 sports are the ones in which athletes get a full scholarship because they're head count sports. So once again, NCAA Division 1 head count sports: men's basketball, men's football, women's basketball, women's volleyball, women's tennis, and women's gymnastics. An equivalency sport is a sport, like I said, in which the total amount of scholarship money must be divvied up as the coach sees fit. So if we take soccer for an example, a fully funded men's soccer program has 9.9 scholarships available. A fully funded women's soccer program has 14 full scholarships available. So on a roster of 25 athletes, the coach must then decide how much money they're going to give or divvy up amongst all of the players on the roster. Some players could get a lot of scholarship money, some players could get a little scholarship money, some players could be walk-ons and not get much money at all. So, those are the big things to remember about Division 1. Well-known brand name schools, they do offer athletics aid or athletics scholarships, and there are categories within the scholarships. Now, head count sports and equivalency sports. Alright, so that's my video for this week. I hope that you found the information informative. Once again, my name is Cyprian McFarlane, and I'm a recruiting specialist with College Prospects of America. My website is www.cpoarecruit.com, and my number is area code 647-668-5191. Have a good week, and I'll see you next week.